How do I look? I even got ready for filming this video. It's so funny to me that every time I'm going to film, I feel the need to dress up and like put on makeup, which isn't something bad because I used to put on makeup because I like it. I'm just wearing some eyeshadow. I'm not even wearing foundation. And where I'm going with this is that I'm kind of glad that I started filming videos for YouTube, because I was going to say it gives me something to do, but I actually have a lot of things to do that are not YouTube. But you know, I have decided, and I have said this so many times already over the past 2 years, I have been doing videos on and off, but I think I finally reached this point of where I don't really care. And I guess this is really, and what I mean with I don't really care, it's connected to the fact that I'm doing this video about feeling like an outsider or a weird person. But for the longest time, I have been being a consumer of content on YouTube. So I have seen so many people. I'm sorry this moves because I actually didn't put my tripod. Okay, let's put it here. So sorry. Yeah, okay, let's work. Let's make this work. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I'm not being very professional with this video. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it works like that. So yeah, there, I look cute, don't I kind of styled my bangs. So yeah. For the longest time, I have been saying on my videos that I want to be more spontaneous, just kind of not trying too hard with my videos. But since I have been consuming YouTube videos for the longest time, I mean like 7 to 8 years already, I guess I came to this idea that my videos had to be a certain way, a certain quality, I mean like editing quality and all that. But the truth is that even when I make art, I'm not someone who does things like many people do it, and that's alright. It's not bad that people do things a certain way. I love watching videos that are well edited and that are high quality and that people put so much effort. And I'm still putting effort in my videos, even though I don't have much time to edit them because I work on other things. This is not my job. So I realized that I'm going to start being more casual with you guys, and I hope you like that. I don't know where this whole YouTube travel is going to take me and take us, but I think that maybe if I stop worrying about what other people think about my editing abilities, I will be able to put not only more content, but content that means more to me, because sometimes I feel like I have to do certain videos because I'm an artist or an illustrator, and I feel nervous about sharing things I care about, and just like do these chatty videos because I feel like no one will watch them. But you know what, it's okay if only one person watches this. So yeah, that's for a very long introduction, but I hope you understand what I mean. I hope this means that I can upload more often, you know, in videos as in life, and art. I guess I always come to the same conclusion that if I try too hard to fit into a mold, I just cannot do it. I just feel so suffocated and sad and just like incapable of doing anything. So This is the reason why I'm doing this video, is because lately I have been feeling a lot like this, and I thought maybe talking about it could help someone else, and I could help myself, I guess. But I know many people go through this, and I actually talked about it a little over my Twitter account. That people think that when you reach a certain point of like success, or I will say perceived success, because you will stop feeling like a loser. And the truth is that I know people, this sounds so stupid to me, because some people might think I'm exaggerating, and some people might think that I'm thinking too high of myself, because I know I have a lot of followers online, especially on Instagram. I used to have like almost 10k on Twitter before I deleted a couple of years ago, but now I have almost 1k again, and that's fine. I feel comfortable with it. I have like 34k on Instagram, I don't know. And I know some people will say like, wow, that's so many people. I mean, what are you complaining about? That's so successful of you. I know that because I used to think, when I don't know, I had like 800 or even less followers online, that when I reach a certain point, and I actually had a number, guys, like when I thought about it, and I thought, when I had, sorry, I got scared this was going to fall off. When I used to think that a certain number will bring me success, I used to think that when I was around 10k, I knew I wasn't like an influencer or anything like that, because I'm actually a designer, so I know quite a bit about marketing. So I know real influencers have to be around and up from 100k followers. But I thought, well, once I have 10k, this is like my milestone, my goal, I will be okay, you know. And it's such a stupid thing on my part. I mean, it's not stupid to want followers, because as any person who has an online presence and wants to sell their work, their art, or even their own persona, like them as an artist, we all know that we have to have a platform with people who follow our work. So I'm not judging that, because I do that. I receive work. People are doing a construction, but I receive work thanks to how many people follow me. But the thing is that it's not bad to want to have followers, because you want people to see your work, be able to reach to companies and stuff like that. But I think one of the mistakes I did personally is to think that once I was known enough, I will stop feeling like I'm a loser. Sadly enough, that's not true. So now I'm at over 30k on Instagram. I have a YouTube account. I work as an illustrator, mostly full-time. I have a Patreon account. I have people who pay to see my content, and yet I still feel like a loser every day. And that doesn't mean I don't love myself, and that there are not good days. I have good days where I love my work, I love what I'm doing, and I'm always very thankful for the opportunities that appear my way. But I just wanted to say that I have come to this conclusion that no matter what I do, every time I try to fit myself into a mold, to feel like I'm not a loser, and that I can fit in a community, whether it is like at school or university, or in this case the artistic community online, or the design community in my country, or every time I try to do the things the way I think I should do it, it never feels real, and it never works out. So this has happened multiple times already in my life, where I want to do something, but because I think I have to do it a certain way, I end up feeling so paralyzed that I don't do anything. So I'm working on my portfolio page, creating a website, and I saw and watched all these very helpful and very educated videos from really professional artists that work in industries that I would love to work in. And I took my pen and wrote down the tips they gave to create a really good portfolio, and I actually used some of them. But I realized that when I felt like, okay, I have to draw this and do that, and if I want to work in this industry, I have to be like this person. And I realized that when I did that, I ended up sitting in my bed, not doing anything. That's the same thing I feel every time I follow a new artist that I really love, and I feel like, God, they are so awesome. What am I doing with my art? I have to do what they are doing, not like copying them, but I want to be like this professional or work with these materials and have this online presence. But in the end, and if I can leave this video so it doesn't last like an hour, I just want to keep it short because I don't have answers for all of this. But with years, I'm becoming older. I'm only 25, by the way, but as I have gained experience working for around 6 to 7 years now, and now taking the leap of being an illustrator and doing all the things, is that the most important thing is that you accept yourself and that you realize that what you have to bring to this imaginary table is unique. So it's okay and it's normal, because I feel that all the time, and I know so many cool artists I know and follow and that I have known for years that want to be different and want to be like this person or that person. We all feel like we want to be someone else sometimes, and some people do more than others. But the moment we realize that what we have to bring to the table and to the artistic community is unique to us, you realize that, yeah, certain rules are like general rules for working in certain industries, but it's more important to be able to do something new that people don't know yet that they need, or that doesn't exist yet, than trying to fit into a mold. Because if you're like me, every time you will try to fit into a mold, it will be like a ill-fitting shoe that you're trying your hardest to fit in, and you're trying your hardest to be friends of artists that you think are cool. I always try to fit in for the longest time, and I think I'm just now coming to terms that I may not ever fit in like a group of people, and that's fine. That's okay. I still have something to say, and I still have things I want to try, and that's enough. So if you're feeling down, if you feel isolated because you don't do things the way other people are or artists do it, don't worry. First of all, you're not alone, and second, please keep doing your thing. Please keep doing that thing that just comes from your soul, and that it doesn't look that like anything anyone else is doing. You might think it's not important, but it is. I think it's way more important to follow your gut and your heart and realize what your mind, body, and soul are telling you. Trust your intuition in a way, than trying to fit into a mold of what is right or wrong in a certain community. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video to help people realize that sometimes we put people on pedestals, and I don't think I'm a cool person at all, but I see people messaging me thinking that I have my shit together when I don't even have jobs all the time. I'm always trying to keep my career going. I struggle. I think every month if what I'm doing is worth it. I love what I do, but I think if I will become what I want to become, or if this struggle will ever end, or if I will become financially secure enough, etc. There are so many things to worry about, but in the end, I'm not a oracle. I cannot know the future, and I cannot fit in a shoe that isn't for me, you know. So from now on, I will try to just be myself and trust my gut and my intuition, and be honest with you guys about my struggles, about my journey, about happiness and sadness. So if you have struggled with feeling like a loser or isolated and feeling like you're not good enough, please leave a comment down below. Not because I want the algorithm or anything, I mean that's cool and all, but I would really love to know if you feel like this sometimes, and if you have any tips for me and for others to share. I have found that writing and realizing that my own value is the best I can do. So yeah, I hope you like this very chatty video. See you soon. I love you guys. Bye bye.